Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently in a slightly awkward situation in terms of our economy. There's not that much that we can really do at this point other than finish up these wars and get everything under control. So that's what we're going to do. First we're going to knock out the Nurians and then we're going to go back to the mechpucks. And we should have no real problem with that. Of course, we're currently working on getting Batrac back. So that's okay. I did downgrade off camera a couple of stations, so you'll see here we go from 41 to 36. Oh, I miscounted. Okay, that was one more than we needed. Fine. I'm not too concerned. We're gonna get more. There's no doubt about that. So we definitely need to deal with this awakened empire, but that should not be an issue. So that is Gillis Shined Divine. Excellent. We're gonna come down to Xerac next, and we're going to start working over here. And of course our armies are working on invading back at Batrac. So that is ideal. We're grabbing Polymar here, and then we're going to push southward and fight these Nurians. And there's just not very much that they can do, honestly. We're going to come into Eval, which is their last remaining starbase. Other than, like, I suppose this one. That's the thing. And then we're going to head down to Sargas and see if we can catch these Nurians over here. That'll be ideal. We'll wipe these guys out. Absolutely no problem. And there we go. Excellent. There are very few Nurians that are going to be left, but we're going to sit at their capital for right now. And I want to check up here. Okay, we're invading now. Perfect. Food from jobs. Okay. That's fine. We don't really need admin cap right now. Let's grab edict duration, I guess. That'll be just fine. And Batrac Prime is now ours once more. Now they did remove our Chamber of Elevation here, which was rude. And they've removed also, I think, our Psi Core. Which that would make sense. Okay, so we'll replace those, and then we are going to come back over to here. And yeah, I do see these guys here. It's very rude of them. The 4th Combat Fleet is about ready to go. We may send the 4th up there. I'm just waiting on these guys to merge in. Come on, guys. Get merged. Any day now. Absolutely any day now. There we go. We're going to jump drive them up to here. Because we don't really need them down here anymore, honestly. Excellent. Okay, our army will be popping up over here momentarily, and then we're going to be able to jump drive back. So that's ideal. We jump drive in over here. And we will take these guys out, no problem. Excellent. And we'll just chill up here. I would hit the reinforced fleet button. I'm not convinced that I'm not convinced that these guys are really there currently. The 8th Combat Fleet does need some reinforcement. I'm going to move these guys into the 8th. Like that. Okay, that'll be fine. Now, this army popped in over here, and I misclicked. This army popped in over here, and we are going to go ahead and initiate jump down to Xerac, and I misclicked again. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come on in. We are currently charging the weapon on Xerac. That's fine. Substance abuse is increasing. Okay. I want to check in over here. Yep, we'll grab Karam. This is all Nurian currently. Okay, noted. I want to make sure that the Nurians have literally nothing left when we're done here. That's what we want.
A study has been completed.
And we're going to do all this, get rid of all of this. A lot of notifications going on. Our economy has actually somewhat stabilized. Somewhat. We're going to need to work on it a bit more, but we're going to grab additional energy credits from jobs and minerals from jobs right now. Wonderful. So we have successfully fired the weapon over here, and we're going to bring these guys over to land on Xerox 1. And we're going to bring these guys over to Jormundir and Shine Divine Regani. Perfect. Excellent. There's only so much time that the Nurians have left at this point. We're going to push down over this way, and we're going to get rid of these Starholds. I don't want them. Not right now. So we're going to get rid of these 3. This one is currently technically engaged in combat. Yeah, the Nurians attacked up here again. I'm not too concerned about it. Little upset, but not too concerned. That's only a 16k fleet. They can kind of do whatever they want right now. They're not going to exist for much longer. So we'll grab this, and we'll re-grab this, and then we'll jump drive up here and deal with them. Edict duration, sure. We'll go for army damage. Excellent. We are, of course, currently engaged in an attack over here. Oh, we actually finished it. That's fine. We're going to come up and attack Regani. We're still getting in position to Shine Divine it, but that's fine. Excellent. They're definitely currently struggling, although I'm noticing... For some reason I was thinking this was alloys. This is not alloys. We're going to go up and retake Beta Corvi. And we're going to come up over this way and start working on this again. The Nurians are pretty much dealt with at this point. We're going to jump drive over to Polymar. And we'll deal with these Nurians. Excellent. I don't think that the Nurians really have a fleet left. Okay, they have this fleet. And these 2. Okay, the 8th Combat Fleet is here. The 1st is going over this way. We may actually want to bring the 1st back, because I do see that they have multiple fairly strong fleets coming into their capital here. Now, we have a fairly strong fleet, and we have a station there. But I'm going to just go ahead... Could we jump drive these guys? We actually could. I'm going to just jump drive straight on in over there. And then these guys are, of course, wrapping this up. We don't appear to be attacking here. Guys, come on up. Sheesh. Okay. So these guys are going to be attacking us here, and we're going to take some losses. There's no doubt about that. But so are they. Okay, so here's our 2nd fleet that is currently here. We may want to bring in a 3rd. In fact, if we can jump drive, I'm going to do it. Excellent. We've got plenty of alloys to rebuild these fleets, so I'm not concerned. We can rebuild our fleets, they can't. Excellent. So passes the Nurian fleets. These guys, we're going to want them to get out of there pretty quickly, I think. So we're going to pull them back to Somderon. And we're also going to hit that reinforce fleet button. Excellent. There is still another Nautilus squadron over here, so that is something to note. We're going to move these guys over to Beige. In fact, I'm going to jump drive them. And we're going to regularly move the armies. The armies work much faster, so that should be fine. Come on up over here. We're going to be running out of minerals relatively soon. That is definitely something I'm keeping my eyes on. And we should probably... I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. I'm just going to buy in 1,000 for right now, just to buy us a little time. Now, the mech pucks would theoretically accept peace. I kind of don't want to accept peace with them right now. Instead, we're going to come up over this way. Excellent. Ah, Nurians have attacked up here as well. Okay, we're going to jump drive up and deal with them. Noted. Shouldn't be a problem. They really don't have any capability to rebuild any of this. So once they lose it, they lose it. And in fact, it looks like they backed off. We're going to come grab this back and then come attack them over here. Excellent. The Nurians have distracted us from our Mechpux war a little bit. That is definitely a thing that has happened. But we get to take out an awakened empire. That's always fun. Oh, hello. It's been a while since I've seen this bug. That just means that the game needs to be restarted, and then that'll go away. It's just a visual glitch. So we're going to attack in over this way. No worries. And as far as all this goes, we are Shining Divine, of course. How are we doing on Shining Divine? Charging weapon, 11%. Fine. And let's grab Leader Lifespan, I guess. That'll do. We can reinforce these fleets. That'll be fine. Wonderful. We are currently out of alloys. That is something that I have noted. With 38 out of 37 star bases, I'm not too concerned about that at this juncture. Although we could get rid of this starbase. And actually have active construction queues? Oh, we're building some ships here. Okay. I guess that's fine. This is the Mechpux. Okay, we're going to take our stronger fleet here, which I believe is this one. And we're going to kick them on out of there. Excellent. Our Juggernaut also has some ships queued up. We are currently going to run out of resources. Specifically energy credits. And I'm going to just sell a bunch of food to make us some energy credits for now. We are going to need energy credits from jobs. That'll be fine. And we can downgrade... they're attacking up here again. Very annoying. The Nurians' timing was awkward, but that's okay. Do these guys want out of this war yet? Not quite. I would not mind exiting this war at this time, although I do want to make sure that we take this away from the Nurians. And once we have the Nurians completely dealt with, I mean, we can start pushing these guys back again. But I wouldn't mind a little bit of peacetime, specifically in order to rebuild our economy a little bit. Because we've got some economic issues brewing. There's no doubt about that. So that is something I would not mind doing.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Okay. That's ideal. We are firing the weapon here, but that's fine. We will go ahead and land over here. The Nurians will soon cease to exist, and once they do, then we can turn our focus back onto the Star Concord. And that'll be fine. Okay, we've finished firing the weapon here, so we are of course going to come down to Shine Divine here. Wonderful. We are certainly running low economically. I mean, we knew this would happen with our naval cap. That was always going to be a thing that happened. I'm going to jump drive the 8th Combat Fleet back up over here. I don't think we need to worry about additional Nurian fleets, although there are some over here. I don't think they're too concerning, though, realistically. Okay. We've got a bunch of corvettes and destroyers that aren't sorted into a fleet, which is a bit of a yikes. I suspect they were supposed to come down here, but we got cut off. I think that's what's going on. Regardless, we're going to jump drive up over here, and we'll deal with those after this war is over, I think. We do need to figure out where they go. This one's actually a battleship. Who needs a battleship? If I can scroll up here. Actually, the 8th. The 8th needs a battleship. Fine. Go ahead and do that. Can we take this back, please?
Planet has been secured.
Can we take this back, please, guys? Come on, get up here. There they're going. Excellent. Okay, so we have managed to land over here. And we will come to Eval next. We'll land on the Preserve. Perfect. We're preparing to make a believer out of this planet over here. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and downgrade the Citadel. We definitely need to drop our number of starbases. There's no doubt about that. We do... This is really messed up. Oh, this is an escort? How did we get this? I guess we must have captured it. I'm going to disband that. Okay. So we know we need 20 corvettes here and 5 destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5. Come on in. Okay. Do we need any cruisers here? We do. We need 1. Come on in. What else do we need here? That should be it. Okay. So we're going to move these guys over here and see if we can link this back up for our supply line. And of course, in the meantime, we are finishing off the Nurians. We're going to then bring these guys back over here. Where's our fleet over here at? Okay, it's heading back to Abaddon's domain. That's fine.
A worldly invasion has begun.
We are invading Eval now. Perfect. There we go. We have successfully invaded Eval. And then we are going to come into their capital, which is all they have left at this point. The Nurians are looking like they're going to want to attack over here. We will go ahead and bring this fleet up to Beige. Perfect. And we will grab, how about Army Health? That'll be fine. We're going to kick them out of this region, of course. And we're going to re-attack over here. We just had to back off a little bit. Have we still not taken this? Guys, come on. Get in there. Okay. Rising unemployment on these locations. Yeah, that's to be expected, of course. So they are currently attacking us over here. For some reason, we were sitting right here, and I don't like that. I wish we weren't. The 4th Combat Fleet is, of course, heading up over this way. That's fine. The 3rd Armada is patrolling. And I don't know why. I definitely didn't order this. Why don't you come on in over here? Do we need a battleship here? Yeah, we do. So why don't you just merge together here? Now, I think we win this, but our shields and our armor aren't particularly great. Yeah, we're winning this, but it's... Ooh, we're not anymore. Okay. Well, that's reasonably fine. They are now probably going to lose to the station now that they're focusing on the station a little bit more. They do have another fleet down there. Noted. Okay, well, we need to do a lot of organization. There's no doubt about that. The Nurians have made a mess of things. It's to be expected, though. We're going to attack over here. And we are grabbing that back. That's perfectly fine. The 8th Combat Fleet is going to push down over here. Excellent. And yeah, these guys are definitely going to lose at this point. I don't think there's a way they succeed. Oh, nope, they brought these guys in. Never mind! They're going to win that then. And these guys are doing what? They're just chilling here, kinda. I'm going to bring the 4th Combat Fleet back down over this way. They can't replace these, right? I'm going to actually jump drive in. because they cannot replace this. We are out of minerals, and that's not good. That's not good at all. We're going to sell off a few consumer goods here. I shouldn't have sold that many. Oh well. We're going to drop our consumer goods pretty soon, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. Okay, we're going to jump in over here. The first combat fleet has retreated to here. We're going to bring it back over this way. We need to be a little concerned about this fleet, but they're currently leaving. So that's fine. They backed off the moment we brought these guys in. So that's completely fine. And at this point, what do we need here? We need a lot of cruisers. We need a lot of destroyers. We need a lot of everything, actually. We can probably take everything here that we have as kind of loose change. I'm guessing everything can be absorbed into that fleet. So, like that. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, as far as we're going over here, we've invaded Brother. We next need to get Cradle. That'll be fine. Have we finished firing over here? Yes, we have. We need to come over to Evol and Shine Divine the Preserve. However, we can see that they have an army moving to the Preserve. So we're going to come in with the 4th Combat Fleet. They're going to weaken themselves a little bit on this station, but they're not going to have a particularly difficult time with that. But they can't continue to keep this up. They are going to run out of fleets if they keep losing fleets at this prodigious of a rate. So we are going to allow that to happen. We're going to attack over here, and we're going to attack over here as well, and get these guys pushed back. As far as this goes, this is all looking completely fine. The 8th Combat Fleet has still not managed to fully group up, which makes me a little bit sad. Are the mech pucks willing to status quo? They actually are. And you know what? I might be okay with this. I'm going to hold off a little bit, actually. No, I changed my mind. It's fine. It's fine as is. You want a status quo? Let's status quo. They haven't accepted yet. There we go. We'll accept that for now, and we're going to finish off the Nurians. We've got plenty of time. We just wiped another one of their fleets, and we're going to hit the reinforce fleet button for this one. Excellent. And all we need to do now is deal with that fleet. That's a bit of a yikes that they popped in right there. Yeah, radicalization. That's to be expected. Okay, let's just wrap this up. And I want this war wrapped up this episode. Excellent. How are we doing on Cradle? Oh, we've just about got it. Fantastic. And of course, these guys will have to be sorted in. I do wish that they would adjust this. This is very obnoxious. When fleets are in combat, it doesn't tell them to go join the fleet for whatever reason when they get created.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Okay, excellent. There's Cradle, and let's grab Mother. I believe that is the Nurians having literally nothing remaining. I'm pretty sure.
The invasion has begun.
So this should be them ceasing to exist, which is ideal for us right now. Let's check in on the status of this. They have a fair number of armies there, but we'll chip through those. Wonderful. They're definitely struggling with our warforms. Actually, the warforms are just crushing them. I like it. Yeah, they're just getting wrecked at this point. We're focusing all of our fire on these high morale armies, so it's going to take a little while, but that's okay. So this should be the end of the war, I believe. We do need to come on over here and start shining Divine on Brother, Cradle, and Mother. That'll be just fine. And we created a little bit of border gore over here, that's for sure. Yeah, end of the Nurian Arbitrators. The ancient precursor state of Nurian Arbitrators has met its final demise at the hand of its enemies, us. What the fall of this once great empire will mean for galactic politics remains to be seen. Excellent. So we are now at peace, and we need to fix our economy. That, however, is a job for next episode, and I'm also going to restart to get rid of this. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.